Okay, great morning. It is it Saturday? Yes, Saturday, December 12th. Oh my goodness. Well, yesterday was a day of surprise for me. Before we get started, I got a gift from Michelle and one from Eva. Now I haven't opened them. I'm wondering if I should wait until Christmas to open them, or if I should open them now. Ooh. So, and also from Cindy. Oh my goodness. So the gifts, thank you. One of the gifts, I know what's coming, and it is really close to my heart. So Cindy, thank you for that. Yeah, something to do with my totem animals, so that's fabulous. Anyway, let's get to the topic this morning. And so, really out of the blue, was really surprised to receive the gifts and things. And yeah, let me know. Should I open them now or should I wait till Christmas? So exciting. I've never had so many Christmas gifts, so this is exciting. Anyway, let's look and see what we have this morning. So this morning we have sharing. There is giving in receiving and receiving in giving. Sharing. We have compassion. And we have feathers, which are messages. So it's really short and straightforward today. If you've received something, a message or some guidance, or through one of the tarot readers or elsewhere that's helped you, okay, think about sharing it. If it's helped you, it may help others. So if you have another platform, Facebook, whatever, and you found something that really has helped you in your own journey, okay, think about perhaps sharing it. It could possibly help somebody else in their journey. Maybe it would be something they would need to hear. I don't know how many times I get from people saying, oh, that was just the right message at just the right time. It's what I needed to hear. And usually, if it's something that you need to hear, it's something that someone else needs to hear as well. So, pass those on. I think any of the readers or anybody that's doing light work would like to see the messages distributed. If it's something that's helped you, then think about passing it along, because it could very well be a message that someone else needs to hear and could really make a difference in their lives in that moment. And we never know what it is that's going to make a difference. There's some messages that I put out there that think, that's not so, exciting or whatever, but it just hits the mark for somebody. So we just never know which of the messages is going to be what somebody else needs to hear and can help them through a difficult time in their own life. So, as we go, let's share, and also share what else we have. Whatever we can share. But today it's talking especially about messages, you know, the message of sharing, and also just the message of sharing itself during this time, and the message of having more compassion as well. So let's try to be a little more gentle, especially during this time of COVID, and it's also the holidays, and people get more stressed during this time than any. And we have coming up, people are without funds. They still haven't approved the money things. And also people are facing losing their homes, losing their apartments, if we don't get something done. And let's face it, Trump is out there still, you know, he's willing to do nothing for the people, willing to do nothing except for to say, you know, unless we keep him in, everything's going downhill. Well, he's doing nothing. He's done nothing. And once Biden gets in, he's not getting in until January. And it's going to take a little time to get things going. So between now and January, things are really critical for a lot of people. So let's have a little more compassion, a little bit more of sharing wherever we can share, whether it's a message of hope or whether it's a sharing of we have something extra that we can share with others along the way. Yeah, and understand that a lot of these ones that we are just losing our mind about, the Repugly Uglies that have drank the Kool-Aid, full stop, they are being driven by fear. Trump has absolutely made them think that Biden coming in is going to turn into a communist nation. That all of their civil liberties will be gone, that he's going to try to take away their guns, try to take away their religion, and nothing could be further from the truth. But they are living in a delusional fear. So let's try to, understand that and try to, let them know that it's not what you think it is. They're not going to know that until Biden actually gets in and they actually see that their lives start getting better. Contrary to what Trump has been touting for the last 4 years. Okay. And again, at this last second, he's trying to pull Hunter Biden in and, to try to get their eyes off the fact that him and his family are totally corrupt and they're going to go after them. So he wants to try to spin it before that happens that it's Biden and the Bidens that are corrupt. So this is his modus operandi all the time. Before they come to get you, you go after them. You try to put the spin. You put in, and again, this is the way darkness works. It creates a shadow. It creates a doubt. It creates and, people have asked him before and he let it slip. Why do you go after the media? Why do you call it fake? Well, because then when something comes up about me, nobody will believe it. So he's calculating in what he's doing. Okay, he's a manipulative, calculating narcissist. And let's understand these people have drank the Kool-Aid and they believe every word he has said, and it's going to take time for them to see that what he said is a total, utter lie. That this country is not going to become communist. Okay, it's not going to be. I mean, their craziness, socialist. It's not going to become a social, just because they're talking of socialized medicine, this is not going to be a socialist country. So they don't get the difference. And so Trump has got them wound up so tight that they really are not hearing anything. And it's all due to the fact that the minute he gets out, you know, his crimes are going to start to be revealed, okay? And so, again, this is a turbulent time. We need hope messages. We need messages of light. We need to be supportive. We need to be compassionate as well as we can be for those around us. And I know it is so maddening when I get on the Facebook page and I see all the Republic Uglies out there just spinning this stuff and just being so caustic and negative and nasty. I have to admit it is disgusting, but also, and on the other side of that, you have to have some compassion because you know they're operating under false information and delusion, okay? And we need to try to heal the country. We need to try to find a way to bring them together. He's got them so wound up to say that they're willing to lose their life to keep him in, to keep his, you know, he's got them so wound up in fear. Okay, so again, if there's a message that you hear that is helping you in some manner, think about passing it along, sharing it, sharing the gift, okay, as you will. So yeah, we're just going to go forward, step by step by step, okay, go forward, step by step by step. I wish we could give a good message to Donnie Dark. He was in his room pouting last night because he thought he had it sewed up with the Supreme Court. All I have to do is drag it through all these lower courts, and once I get it up to the Supreme Court, you know, I got all these people in power, so they're going to return the favor, and, you know, they have to be loyal to me, and it didn't work that way. So little Donnie Dark is in his room pouting and refused to go to the Christmas celebration. I'm sorry, that they had at the White House last night because he couldn't go out there and crow that he won, okay? And so they still have, you know, this is his modus operandi. You just keep dragging it through the court till you get something that you want. Well, they're about done with options, okay? They've got 4 more things that they're still in the lower court trying to do. But really, you know, none of it's going to work. He's done. He's finished. He lost the election. You know, that, like I said, there was a point that when it came to Barr, they finally reached a point that he wouldn't go beyond. He says, I'm not going to, you know, I'm not going to turn this on its ear about the election, okay? At least he stood up for that much. They finally found a point he would not cross beyond, okay? But, you know, the rest of these ones jumping on this train to back this, really, it's close to treasonous. It's trying to do a coup, trying to throw out our election results to manipulate him staying in power. And so the Republic Uglies that have signed on to this, we need to really, they need to be voted out. they need to be censured. They need to be voted out, because this is really beyond the pale. Beyond the pale. So anyway, that's it for this morning. If there's something else you want to see read on, please put it in the comments section. I haven't seen too much new, unless I've missed something, other than Donnie Dark was in his room pouting last night because he thinks he can corrupt everybody. He's a man of corruption, okay? And he thinks that he can manipulate and corrupt everything. And no. So this rubber band's about to snap back, and him and all his little demon-spawned children are going to go down. I mean, they said 61 sealed indictments waiting to go. So I'm sure that Giuliani's going to be caught in that as well. Probably Barr. Barr will lose his license. Giuliani will lose his license. There's a lot of them that are going to have to face consequences of their actions soon. Okay. So I'm still thinking that on the day that Joe Biden gets sworn in, that Trump will try to set up some sort of a thing with his base. But I doubt any place will, allow him to come and do a rally, because he will no longer be president, and they know he hasn't paid his bills for 4 years. And at that point, they can give him a finger and say, I've got a finger for you. A one-finger salute, okay? And say, we're giving you nothing. You're not paying your bills. So, he may try to manipulate a rally. That's what I feel he may try to do. Either that or try to sneak out of the country on that day. One of the two. Either he'll try to gin up his base on that day, or he will try to slink away, seeing that the people will be engaged in this other thing. So we'll have to watch and see. I think that at the moment he's weighing the options still. So I don't think if I did a reading on it, it's going to come clear yet, because I think in the midst of this, he's still weighing the options. Can I get away? Or can I gin up base for more money and more, just to rile him up? And he's going to continue to just try to piss off people as much as he can before he leaves. He'll try to take the country down with him. Okay, well, if you're not keeping me here, then I'll show you. So don't be surprised at what he tries to pull, but don't get too upset about it, because when Biden comes in, this can all be corrected. It all will be corrected. He just is throwing a wrench in the works for a bit, but this too will pass. Okay, and he's going to find out that no matter what he tries to do, that this can be rectified and can be changed back for even better. Okay, so this will wake people up to the fact that we really need to be vigilant about keeping democracy. Okay, so there is a bright light at the end of that tunnel. Isn't that right, Mr. Max? What do you have to say about that? What do you have to say about that, Mr. Max? Oh, Mr. Max. He's given me the warning stare. Yes, I know. He says, you know what I want. He says, you speak, puppy. Come on. He's letting me know, as usual, that he's looking forward to his going out time for his morning walk. He just gives you that stare. Like I'm sending information. Anyway, I'm going to leave this here for now. Much love and light to everyone. Please continue to be safe out there. I hope everyone is having a great holiday. I, for one, am just gobsmacked. I have never gotten presents like I've got sitting here. So, you know, it's, yeah. Very pleasantly surprised. Thank you to everyone for your wonderful, generous natures, and I'll see you online. Much love and light.